is growing up, we always admire people. Some people, like when I grow up, I want to be like my mommy, I want to be like my daddy. But then the intriguing part of this whole admiration aspect was we loved the way our parents were living. Trust me, when I ask most of the children who they admire and who they want to be when they grow up, most of them be like, I want to be like my daddy, I want to be like my mommy, I want to be like my auntie. And they start giving their reasons. Now, furthermore, like some of us would be like, we grew up in families where we never saw conflicts, like physical conflicts, physical fights, any kind of insults, fights between parents, any kind of like situation that could make you actually start wondering or being traumatized in one way. There are those kind of people. And then there are those kind of people also who grew up in environments where there was a lot of violations, where there are a lot of things that actually made them hate some things for one way or the other. Now, let's look at these two scenarios. It's really, really interesting. So parents, I hope when you listen to this video, if you're not a parent, or if you're a parent and you come across this video, kindly give it your moments. Just listen to this and then share with me in the comment section below. Now, most of us, we grew up admiring our parents. When I grow up, I want to have a family like the one I'm having. I want to be like my mommy. I want to be that good mom. I want to be that good wife. I want to be that good daddy, because daddies, they're said to be, superheroes, fighters, protectors, all those kind of things. And then mothers, of course, heroes, they sacrifice, they do what? They marry their home. So our parents always gave us that perfect picture about life. But then there is a very important point here. Parents, we need to take note of. These are children, they admire us because of how we present ourselves to them. We show them that life is so good, life is so perfect, marriage is so good, I'm in a good relationship with everyone, me. But then we forget what we do behind closed doors. These are parents, they used to have fights also, and quarrels, but they never showed us any of that. They used to be there, wherever they are, they fight, they argue, they do what, and even they spend days without talking to each other. But in our presence, they used to do that. And this is happening in a lot of families. Now, I always take a moment as a mother to think about these two important things. Now, the very first one is, am I okay or am I comfortable to see my children, my daughters, because I have 3 daughters, my daughters to become like me, actually to wear my personality? Am I doing the right things? Am I really enjoying each and everything that they admire about me? And as a father, there are most of the times when you have time to chat with my husband, there is always a question I ask him. And this is like personal checkup. I'll be like, you know what? I always tell him, we have to try our best. Because these are children, they admire us so much that even I know as they grow up, they will start saying, when I grow up, I want to have a husband like daddy. And I'll be like, hey, are you very happy with yourself and what you do? That when your daughter one day wakes up, when one day your daughter gets married to a man like you, are you okay? Are you the perfect dad? Okay, are you that a good dad? Because I know he's trying and everything, he's doing his best. But are you a good husband? Are you a faithful husband? A present daddy? Do you think the characters you have, you show your children, are enough for a child to admire to get married to a man just like you? I know we are not perfect, but we need to keep trying. And it gets back to me. Am I that good mom that even when my children grow up, I wish they could have, a mother-in-law like me? I wish they could have my personality. Am I good, like good people? Am I trying to live a good life? Am I trying to serve God the way He wants me to serve? Am I a genuine human being? When things go wrong, what do I do? So all those kinds of aspects. Now, we look at the other kind of children who grow up in environments where they are frustrated, or where they are frustrated, they are traumatized. And for them, some of them will be like, when I grow up, I don't want to find myself, I don't want my children or people I take care of to fall victim, just like the way I am, or to go through what I'm going through. And this kind of like shares them so much. So as parents, we need to try our best. We need to really try. I know it's not going to be easy. It's busy. Sorry, nothing's easy. But when you sit down and look at your children, and they look up to you, is it worth? Are you okay with it? Yeah. Is it fine? Because some of us, we are doing things behind closed doors that actually we wouldn't wish our children to go through, or we are going through what we wouldn't wish our children to go through. And so we have to work hard. We need to try. I don't know, we've seen so many children portraying, even some of us, we portray some characters of our relatives, our elders, and I don't know if you've had, of course there are those stubborn, unruly human beings, even children be like, oh, you see Irene, she's just like the mother, or she portrays some characters of the father, just because that's what it is. But we have the opportunity to make things work the other way. So parents, my dear, these children look up to us so much, and they believe in us. These children, they normally believe in three people. If your children have the opportunity to be brought up in the gospel-centered home, they'll always prioritize God. They fear God the Lord. Secondly, these are children, they respect their teachers a lot. So even as teachers in your capacity, like there's those kids who come home when they're doing their homework and try to correct them and be like, no, teacher said so. And now, teacher said so. It's not good. Oh, it's supposed to be this way. Now, it's very important. Even someone said, no, mommy said, ABCD, and you start seeing them quoting you in everything they do. Now, last night we were having dinner, and Ivy was like, mommy, gossiping is not good. It's not good. Like, why? How did gossiping, the topic of gossiping and our dinner, come up? And she was like, Mom, you know what teacher was telling us that, when we start gossiping, they will report us to our parents, and then our parents will not be happy with us, and even they will beat us. So people, children, babies who gossip are not of God, and their parents will never be happy, even the teachers. Now, listen to that. And I was so happy that now, like, I'm so grateful, even like each time she comes home, she has learned a new principle. She has been sharing more about, talking more about sharing, being nice, forgiving others, never to fight. Now gossiping, praying, reading, helping parents, and now they are helping me. It's really helping me a lot. And of course, the teachers are helping to do some good work. And as a parent, I also try. We also, as parents, we try as much as we can to even highlight more on what we share something we know about each and every principle she comes back home. So parents, let's reflect, stop and reflect. Are we okay and comfortable for our children to have the kind of lives some of us people are having miserable lives, some people are having happy lives, and most of the times the children, when they're praying, Father, I pray that I'll be like mommy, I'll have a good life like mommy, like daddy, not knowing what we are going through behind us. So I always take the opportunity even to share with my sisters, because they admire us a lot, our baby sisters. I'm like, what? I know you admire what I do, but you seeing me in this state, it took me a BCD step. You know, it's not easy. Life can be hard. And for those even who are actually those who come for counseling, we are getting married, you know, we are starting families, you know, my mother confused there, and then I tell them the truth. Marriage is not for the weak in heart. Marriage takes a lot. Motherhood takes a lot. Like some of the times when I told that motherhood, it's something that you have to accept and be passionate about. Not all, actually, not all parents or mothers are really enjoying the journey. All are really proud of being mothers or parents. Some are just because nature took place, or just, you know, it's part of life. But that's not how it's supposed to be. We are supposed to enjoy each and every bit, even when things are getting tough and tougher. There is always something good out of a bad situation. So parents, so I'm on that journey of making sure that each time I get to be admired by other children. You know what? I really want to be like Irene. I really want to be like, you know, I want to have the kind of like, people see you around actually flexing, looking good, looking beautiful, and children be like, when I grow up, I want to have the kind of job shoes. I just want to wake up one day, dress up and move out like I put on high heels, put on sneakers, go, make money. But they don't know what is behind us. So we should be very mindful of our thoughts, the thoughts that run in our mind, what we say, and what to do, so that even when our children get up and they start admiring us and wish to have the kind of lives we have, we'll be like, all is well, I've done my part, and I can't wait you to enjoy the joy and the peace. Even when things are hard, you know how to overcome that.